So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Ibrahimovic. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well measured.
Shot, surely! And he's done it! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's picked his way through.
Played in, and it's been given away.
So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. That has been slung wide.
Foot in. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah. And the shot!
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass somewhat off target.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
James. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Cafu. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ferdinand. Crosses it in here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Del Piero takes control of it and he's on the move. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Cafu. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. That's really well cleared. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Vieira. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That has not gone well. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And the game has already resumed here.
There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's being shifted off it.
Lam.
Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there.
Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well read, nice interception. And they can counter here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Roberto Carlos.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
And he
shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Aimed in towards the centre. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, what about a counter-attack?
No, again, there's no way through.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is
He's got tall! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
James promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maldini did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and one more try! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu spots it and intercepts.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos
Has crossed into the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Number 7.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line
Number
in sight.
4, Vieira. Number 16.
It's a little off target.
Rodri.
That's good running with the
Coming on
ball.
field.
Yeah, they were looking for a
Number
counter-attack.
19, Carlos
Oh, he's onto this.
Number 18.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Number 10. Kaká.
Now it's
Substitution.
Pele. And the pass is intercepted. Van Bommel. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
4 added minutes has
And
been
he's intervened
indicated.
well there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a throw. Pele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Beckham.
Is the...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Hello attendees, this is a
Your reflections then, Jim.
children's
Milan
announcement.
definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And he was quick to react. Can he spark a counter here?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cruyff. He's away!
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, those of you who followed English football around the turn of the century will certainly know this man well. He is, of course...
And the volley!
Oh, easy pickings there.
Belletti. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Out to the right. And it's Neymar. Xavi.
That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stake.
Del Piero!
No, he's missed it. Pass somewhat off target.
Still goalless.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sends it crossfield.
Neymar. And he's on a charge. That's tidy.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi looks to get on the end of this. And it's Belletti.
Ibrahimovic.
Cafu. He's looking wide.
Deco.
Distributed tidily. Great vision.
Now it's Del Piero.
Might be danger here.
Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cruyff quietly revving up. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu plays it in.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cruyff.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. The ball has bounced loose now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has not gone well. Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cross from Cafu.
Oh, robust challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Del Piero.
Oh, really well played.
Lovely bit of skill.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. Spread out to the left. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Time and again they are repelled. Luis Suarez! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cruyff gathers from the goal kick.
That is good alertness. Suarez is herring after that one.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. Because
Terrific header! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
he did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ferdinand.
Del Piero.
Great run on the overlap here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ball comes in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Messi.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
He's found a way through.
And Cristiano Ronaldo! Harmlessly behind.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in charge, surely!
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Now, this could be a chance.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira calmly anticipates.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 7, Sergio Busquets. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
El dorsal 20,
Yamal showing great feet there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's the keeper's ball. Van Bronckhorst. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? So what can they make of this? And it's lofted through here.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And the finish! It's in!
They have stolen level at the last.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Bullet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. He is just caressing the ball.
Takes a shot!
And he's there to get it away.
And that may well be that. That is that.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Busquets has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Neymar. Van Bommel.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role for himself that I think only he can play.
And it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's going in strongly.
Ibrahimovic has got himself a free kick. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. Oh, well played. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Beckham. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Roberto Carlos. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Nicely spread. And it's Deco. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
It's Cristiano! It's hit the upright. Has another go! Goal! Milan! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking for options for movement. Xavi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Bommel aims beyond the defence. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Buffon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Beckham. Oh, played through for the wide man. Climbs up big! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand...
Del Piero!
Barcelona, they've got away with it this time, but I think...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's burst through. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, super ball! Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Messi. Xavi. Deco. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ronaldo. He's through, now is he in? He's one-on-one! Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And it's Beckham. Early ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Belletti. Thinks one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, what's he giving here? Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A case now of complete control. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Roberto Carlos with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Ronaldo. So much time and space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read. And the danger is averted. No way through there. Del Piero.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Beckham with the cross. Big header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Messi!
They want to be quick to recover this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pedri. Pele. Pedri. Rijkaard. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, cracking ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Pele. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Pedri. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cruyff aimed beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's being urged to shoot. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
And it's Vieira. Out towards the flank. Cafu has it in a wide position. Collar! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now he's off and running. Cruyff. And he's chosen to go back. Pedri can see things others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shot could be on. It'll be a throw-in. Messi. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mateus. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Pedri. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Mateus. That's the keeper's ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. Scholes has it out wide and in space. It's Pele! Messi. Collar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pele. Knocks it out wide. Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Played it again. Pele can get it clear. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that could set him on his way. And he's running through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Shevchenko gets into a good position. And it's Pedri. This looks promising. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Chance here to counter. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Caceres. Scholes. And it's Caceres.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pele. Now it's Scholes. Pedri! Great effort, beautifully. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Shevchenko. Pele. Well read, nice interception. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. The message is clear, none shall pass. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Yeah. And the shot! Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Roberto Carlos. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pele. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. And he's on his way. Goes for a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Milan are doing very nicely. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 14. Roberto Carlos. Numero 10.
Fiore.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Ibrahimovic. Il numero 11. Ronaldinho. Il numero 13.
It's Ronaldinho.
Bale.
Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. Great vision. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Rudiger has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Otto tries to clear.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bale gets into some space. And that has been cleared. He's on it, can he get away? Caceres with the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Park Ji-sung, he's picked his way through. Showing good feet. Hangs one. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that is expertly dealt with. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Hullet. That's a good ball. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Hullet, nicely aimed pass. Closing in on goal. And he's only too happy to take that back. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Khoi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is...